Nice. New haircut, guys. Really had to have a new haircut going on. Um, Another random live stream just to keep coming with some cool stuff or stuff. I tried to do a live stream earlier this week for World of Warcraft Classic, and that failed miserably. And it reminded me again why I don't do gaming live streams. Sometimes I have the urge to do something like that, and I like try to explore that again. But unfortunately, it just simply doesn't work. I don't know. I don't want to get into that anymore. But yeah, I'm playing World of Warcraft with my wife. A lot of fun. We played classic together. The Shatterats realm in on Europe servers. So if you want to play with us, we are playing Horde side. We're orcs. We both are a level 8 hunter. A lot of fun. Um, and then for the lightsaber stuff, getting from gaming into lightsaber stuff. So I just received my 30 gauge wires sorry, 22 my 22 gauge PTFE wiring, and it seems to be I got a lot more. There's something weird with the orders that I made. It seems like the maybe also because the gauge of the wires is a lot thinner, of course, but the 30 gauge wires are the seemingly have a lot less quantity. It's supposed to be 100 feet, but for some reason the 22 gauge wires are coming on these larger spindles. So I will have to check out what's going on, if I received the right spindles or whatnot. I don't know. It says 100 feet on all of them. Because I want to get, and it's of course what I pay for, because the import taxes are ridiculous expensive. And then I have to order another pair, because I'm gonna order one spindle of cheap 22 gauge wires, just cheap ass wires, just one spindle, just 100 feet, and then I'm gonna use that for the test builds, and then we're gonna start building those lightsabers. And I still need to get the shrink tape and a wire snipper, which I'm gonna sort out tonight by ordering them. I also ordered a new Tamiya hobby cutter for the Star Wars Bandai model kit, so I can start snipping them out of the sprues and start building those model kits as well. I ordered one before, but I never received it. Seems like either I got scammed or whatever. Something happened, and it's kind of annoying. Also, talking a bit more about the whole Star Wars. Oh my god, dude, you keep following. My wife keeps tracking me. She's constantly following me, what I'm doing, coming upstairs, downstairs. It's super annoying. We're getting a bit of the no privacy place again, like we had in Hong Kong. But hey, come sit with me. Oh, why not?
It's not dangerous.
I'm dangerous. Ah, come sit with me, baby.
No.
Yeah, okay. Either.
You just bet.
No, cannot. Okay, give it to me then.
No.
Come, give it then.
Okay.
Now you need to give it.
Okay.
Come, give it. Come, give me. Give me.
No.
Come, give me. Give me Jasper.
You can see.
No, give me Jasper.
No, they can see.
Yeah, no, I can't see anything. Come, give me Jasper then. Give me Jasper.
Why do you do that?
Give me Jasper then. Okay, let me just put camera. Okay, here, give it. Thank you. Yeah. Hello. Hello, everybody. Okay, so anyway. Oh, you broke my boat, so my grandpa died.
Already broke.
Yeah, that was already broke there.
Really?
Anyway, this is a boat of my grandfather, who's passed away, I think, 2 years ago. He made these himself, and we shipped them back from. Hey, he's doing. He's laughing. We shipped them back from Hong Kong to Holland. Anyway. Oh no! What are you doing? You cannot film like this.
Okay.
Film straight. Okay, film straight. Okay, good. So. So I remember we have some fun doing stuff. Anyway, well, nobody's looking at us. That's just fine, because it was not. We didn't foretell this live stream. The things. Put it here, please. Put it here. on the lightsaber. On the yeah. So yes, on the Kylo Ren lightsaber. Okay, cool. Thank you. So bye, bye, Mama. Doei, doei. Anyway, so the point is the lightsaber. So yeah, the lightsaber builds are coming, and it's just going in my own pace and time. I also have a job now. I think I told you guys maybe in my last update, but yeah, I signed a contract, and I'm gonna start this coming Monday. So I'm super excited for that because that means we got a money flow coming in again. It's also a different sector in IT, so I'm very excited for that. Learn some new expertise on that level, and yeah, ready for that. So we're on the right track of migrating back to Holland and getting everything sorted out. A few more things. So the lightsaber build will start. The Star Wars Bandai model kits will start as well. The builds all will be done on live stream, etc. So I'm super excited to start doing that. And what else we got? Um, I had a bit of a thought more about the Vader's Vault Sovereign lightsaber. And the longer I look at that design, and I'm sorry that I maybe offend Alan or Deanna. I think it's Alan who designed that from Vader's Vault. I started to dislike the design a bit more. It's one of the three lightsabers designs not super stoked about from Vader's Vault. That is the what's that called, the Legionnaire. I don't like that one. I don't like their own cross guard, and I don't like the Sovereign. Because I was looking at the Sovereign, and there's something off with the Tsuba width. I find it's too width. I feel the two brass, or the brass piece and the copper piece, that makes it a bit like an old Republic lightsaber type of lightsaber. I just don't feel it. They're too close to each other. They use two different materials, and it just feels really off to me. The way it is positioned and the way it looks, it just feels really, really off to me. Just doesn't feel complete. Just like they're just started getting into that. So I just, there's something about it. I just don't really like it. And then I imagined how the saber looks like without those two scribbles. And then actually the hilt itself, in my opinion, is pretty basic. It wasn't like, if you just take away, just look at the hilt, take away the copper and the brass piece in your mind, and look at the overall hilt design. And for me, it just doesn't scream Old Republic. It doesn't do much to me. It just feel like a generic hilt. So it's of course the overall package you're gonna look for. That's what you want. The overall package that's gonna look good. But I just don't feel it, and that's okay. Not all lightsabers and lightsaber designs are for me, right? And it makes sense. Anyway, so yeah, it didn't motivate me to like gravitate to my bank account and get all shaky and want to purchase as soon as it comes out. They even still for sale, so I don't know if that's just because of the summer holidays. It's just people are just spending less money at the moment because they spend a lot of money on the holidays already and whatnot. But yeah, I'm gonna install this sucker with Profiboard. I'm really excited to start building that thing. Since this will be a in-hilt LED setup, and I basically have all the wiring done now. Yeah, all 30 gauge wires. I need to maybe get some resistors and see if the Profi board fits on the GOT 3D printed chassis, which is actually for Nana Biscotti version 4, which I don't really want to install on this hill, to be honest. It's just outdated old soundboard. And then I want to make everything on the chassis itself, so I can just take out the whole chassis and then have all the components on the chassis itself. Makes it easier to maintenance and all that stuff. And it's a bit of a challenge because this is a small hilt, so everything has to fit in a smaller space. But yeah, this will be definitely a really cool small carry-on lightsaber that you can just put in your car. You can take it to your work, you put it in your bag. It has the full package. Why not NeoPixel? Because NeoPixel will drain the battery too much. It's not fitting an 18650 battery. It's like a 14 something battery. So yeah, the battery life on it will be not as extensive anyway. So in that, for that reason, I'm gonna go for Tri Rebel LED, which I also still have to purchase. So we're getting very close. This will be a very expensive lightsaber once it's installed. Hey Stitch, how you doing? And I'm also waiting for the Seven Chambers Hero. So I got that thing. I'm ready to install it. The reason I don't install it is I wait till they come out with their new hero, and then I can apply for the trade-in program they will have. I think it's super silly that they have that, and super annoying because I have this beautiful lightsaber, but I know there's a much more accurate version coming in a couple of months, which I can trade in for. And it's just annoying. It's just an annoying experience so far. And I know that Seven Chambers normally brings beautiful stuff. Yeah, sorry, thank you. I mentioned it earlier on. So I had a World of Warcraft Classic live stream scheduled, and by the time I went live, or tried to go live, I found that it just didn't work great on my laptop. Like I have a MacBook Pro, and playing the game is fine, beautiful, works perfect. Only thing is when I start streaming, the frame rates in the stream drops to 30 frames per second for some weird reason. Well, the in-game frames per second are over 100, and I couldn't get it fixed or figured out why the streaming version of my live stream would have such low frames per second. So pretty bummed out by that because I really want to play a lot of World of Warcraft because I'm gonna spend a lot of time in that game the coming few months for a few reasons that I will mention in a moment. And yeah, I want to share that. I want to stream that, and I thought it's fun. Maybe other people also play this game now. I mean, it wouldn't be unlikely because there's literally millions of people playing the classic version of World of Warcraft. The reason why I'm playing it so much now is because me and my wife have something together to play. Uh, Computer gaming wise, and that's a lot of fun to do something with your spouse, of course. And of course, it's a money saver. Like I pay 10, 12 euro a month, and I get tons of out of entertainment out of it. And it also, I guess, takes away a bit of the fact that I'm otherwise not gonna spend tons of money on lightsabers because I'm very easy getting into the rabbit hole of purchasing stuff and buying or lightsabers to review and whatnot. And I don't want to do that because I want to buy a house. So I want to buy a house with my family, and that's a priority. So I need to really be careful because these lightsabers easily cost 4, 5, 600 US dollar per piece. And also now it's getting extra dangerous because Saberforce also get into the NeoPixel and smooth swing sector and whatnot. So it's gonna be just so attractive to buy more lightsabers and get my hands on more new lightsabers with CFX and whatnot. And of course the lightsabers that I will be installing myself. But yeah. Um, Okay, cool. Yeah, so actually, I want to. I actually got all the pieces and bits of this lightsaber. The idea was for me to install it myself. I'm still planning to do that. Um, the thing is, I don't want to make it an accurate Kylo personally because I feel like the quality of this core band kit overall doesn't just satisfy me for a Kylo Ren replica lightsaber. To be honest. Um, so I was thinking maybe I strip the paint. I spoke with Sabermach, etc., and I got some ideas on how to remove the anodizing, and then re powder coat it with a different color scheme and make it a different type of lightsaber, just and my own personalized lightsaber, just completely different outlook with different stuff on it. Just use this as the base and then make my own crossguard lightsaber out of it. I was thinking about that to do that, but then again, I'm just not super overly super excited about how this lightsaber is constructed. It just it can be made really beautiful. Honestly, you can make this a nice lightsaber. You spend the time on it, but in my mind, I would never be super. Um, yeah, exactly. in my mind, I will never be fully satisfied with the construction of this lightsaber. In my mind, it will always bother me that I know how the inner core works with the outer pieces, how they're held with retention, etc. And that will on the long term will bother me. So I don't know yet if I want to really go in a route to spend a few $100 or worth of electronics in this hilt and make it really beautiful. But it's the money that I will be spending on this hilt and the electronics and whatnot. I'm not sure if that's worth to me, so I don't know yet. That definitely want to get one from KR Sabers, of course. That's one I want to accurize and make beautiful as a display piece, just empty hilt, and then maybe a second one for cosplay and whatnot. This a beautiful Kylo Ren with NeoPixel and whatnot. That is just for active playing because I like the fact that it uses the similar type of system as the one from Ultimate Works. Ultimate Works, the one from uh, da- 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 uh, the ones from Phoenix Props. Just the unthreading of the entire bottom section, which is, in my personal opinion, way more convenient. Yeah, the Corbett has them on discount. I believe they're selling these for $200 now. I bought this one for $80 US, but it was missing a few bits and pieces. It was missing the button, the switches inside, some of the screws. I still miss one little screw. So of these outer screws, I missed the inside screw for one of them, which is super annoying because it uses a grub screw and it's a specific size. So this one, I missed one of these screws there. So I'm gonna ask Randy from Corbent one more time if I can get that one. He already helped me out with these other screws, which were free of charge. So it was really nice. I only had to pay shipping. And it was not because I'm Rebel Chumps or something. It's just he was so kind to send that. He probably didn't even know I was sending it because I didn't refer to anything from my YouTube channel. So um, that was really nice of Randy from Corban to do that. These are going out of stock as well. He's not going to produce them anymore, so I expect there will be a Graflex, a new Corban version coming, and a 3.0 in some point in the future that maybe unthreads in the whole the entire bottom section or something, or is pinned in place like that. Um, I honestly, it's if you can buy this cheap for under $200 US, it might be worth it. But I'm pretty sure the one from KR Sabers will be around $250 US, and construction wise, it will be a lot more up to snuff than this one. I just don't like the inner core system, because this is the entire inner core system. So let me show you. So I think you saw that in my other video, but it just walk all the way down, and then this part I want a 75. Okay, that's not entirely. It's not too bad. Um, but yeah, this whole bottom section is first and foremost is casted, and you can see it's alloy casted. The casting is not super nice. It's a bit it's so, and that this whole thing slides over the inner core, so it slides over the inner core, and then it's held in by retention screw in under here that pinch against the inner core, so it doesn't screw into the inner core, it just pinches against the inner core. The same with this shroud, it also pinches against the inner core from the sides with the side retention screws, and this shroud is just held in place by putting the whole thing down over the inner core till it hits the end. Hey Mundo, how you doing? Good morning. So yeah, I just don't like this design. I stripped it down. The inner core is it's just a slim silver part that goes from around here all the way to here. It's just a silver inner core. Just the silver inner core. This is just one piece, and then you have these pieces slide over it from top and bottom, and then held by retention. And the way how it's constructed is, yeah, it's a bit limiting. It's just limiting in how you can make this a cool lightsaber, in my personal opinion, because this piece here, I mean, there's no real way to, yeah, you can maybe like permanently have a retention hole drilled in there and put a screw in. I don't know. It's just I don't know. I just don't like the design so much. Um, Okay, no worries, no worries. What you can do? I'm on Facebook. You can find me on Facebook still. Jeroen van den Heuvel. Let me see if you can send me a message. Let me see if I can type that. Super chat, live chat. Okay. Let me let me see if I can type a message. Oh, I can't do that. Yeah, I will look for you then because I got I got a new Facebook again. Facebook banned me again. For the reason for my this time is I created this web shop on Facebook and I requested the name change. And after I requested the name change, 2 days later, suddenly my account was banned from Facebook. Probably because they don't allow the web shop or something. I don't know. So I just created a new Facebook account again with my real name. It's just a hassle for me. I don't know. It's something with Facebook. It just keep banning me, and I get super annoyed with that. Either way, that happened I think a week ago, so it's super annoying. So I really want to give up on the whole Facebook stuff. Yeah, yeah, you can try it, but I don't have access to the Rebel page, Rebel Chance page. I just can't do anything. It just, the whole Facebook account is banned, and I emailed them and no response. So I don't know what happened there. So I created this new one, same name. Uh, I think the picture looked different. I know. I will add you, and then we can talk about it. But yeah, it's annoying. Yeah, I know it's super annoying. It keeps happening from time to time. And for the rest, I got all the other lightsabers that I purchased a while ago, and yeah, I got a massive stop on my expensive now. So I got a whole bunch of the electronics. I got like 4 or 5 Profi boards with help from Aaron Lin from the Bach store. I got this Asteria plug and play soundboard. I got this really cool Golden Harvest soundboard, which I go install. Um, no worries, no worries, no worries. You can just go through it. Hey, it's fine. So this is really cool. So this is a Golden Harvest soundboard, which I'm gonna review very soon. And it's a really nice soundboard with really wide soldering pads. So this is gonna be super epic for me to keep practicing and whatnot. It's a whole full kit, really awesome. I'm very excited for this kit to install this soundboard. So yeah, it's gonna happen as well. It's just a matter of getting some of the bits and pieces still. Slow progress, but we're getting there. We're getting there. Slowly but surely. Oh, we can try this one. I have here a really nice tripod that I never really leveraged. Okay, cool. That's one of the benefits of buying these really cheap stuff from Taobao a couple of months ago when I was still in Hong Kong. Nice. So yeah, sorry for the bad scene. Because this is our sleeping room, and yeah, this is what it is. So uh, that being said, is yeah, I'm excited. I'm really super excited for Carl's KR Sabers, Kylo Ren lightsaber run. Really want to get on board on that. As I said, unfortunately, not super hyped on the one from Vader's Vault, the Sovereign. The more I look at it, the more I think that it's not really. I don't know. I just don't like the design. It definitely has some influences for a Star Wars: The Old Republic lightsaber, but I feel like it's lacking a lot in certain areas. And I don't want to disrespect, of course, Alan, because he spends a lot of time in his design, and it costs a lot of energy to get to some point. It's just not my cup of tea, and that's it shouldn't be a problem. I mean, it's just not my thing. Um, September, end of September. Oh, the Verso, nice. Okay, that's fantastic. Yeah, because I'm looking forward to get my hands on the Verso soundboards. Hey, Isaac. So yeah, how many lightsabers I'm set to build now? So I got a questionable at this point. Now I spoke with Switch, with Stitch, the Kylo Ren from Corbin, or paperwork here next to me. We need to keep that around. Of course, this one. Super excited to build this one. Still empty. Solos hold Tano. We got the Was that one replica's arena lightsaber? We got the Graflax 2.0 kit from Corbett's. We got the Saberforge Bane. We got the Seven Chambers Hero, which I need to wait for the new replacement. And the was that Mistress Fee from what those junkyards? I guess. I think. Hey, thank you, man. Awesome. Thanks for tuning in. So yeah, and then it's my wife. Sorry. And then I forgot one or two more, but I think we're stuck at 6 or 7 sabers at the moment. At this very moment, that can I can well cover it with all the soundboards that I have on my hands now. So that's good. They're not spoken for. No, none of them. They will be all for up for sale except this one. This one will be my personal daily carry lightsaber. I really want to take that in my car with me and whatnot to show and fling around to everybody. And then the Seven Chambers Hero, the revised version, I want to keep myself too because I want to have a super accurate V2 hero lightsaber. And then the rest, yeah, is all safely can go to a new home. They will all be installed with new pixel, of course, with the Profi board and chassis and whatnot, blah 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 blah, and I will keep them, of course, as cheap as possible, and there's no labor cost etc. Included, so it should be sub 300 US dollar, just the parts and the hills, of course, and the shipping costs and all the costs that I had to get them to the final product. So it's sub maybe in a lot of cases a complete profit board with NeoPixel lightsaber for sub 250 US dollar. But yeah, we will try to keep it as down, keep it as low as possible, of course, because these will be my first lightsabers, and I definitely don't want to make any profit on them. Um, but yeah, I'm excited for that. It's gonna ring? Oh no. Yeah, those are the first ones, and then we move on from there. And it's probably gonna keep going for a while, where I just buy empty hilts and then install them. I'm not so sure if I gonna continue with buying empty hilts because the anti-hilt route is cheaper, but I also noticed that it's more of a hassle because pieces and bits are missing. It's not exact condition as being portrayed. It's not exactly as in the pictures. There's some dings, some nicks that were oversight or not talked about during the sales discussion. So I feel the second-hand lightsaber empty hill market, that is something I might not venture into much anymore because I feel like it's more it's a hit and miss, and of the hit and miss, the hits are so. Like this one, I got for 80 US dollar. I know exactly what I got. Well, in terms of the exterior of the hilt, it has some yeah. There's some boba. Well, how do you say that? Boba. Some boba job done on it. Um, but yeah, it was also missing some bits and pieces that I wasn't aware of, and the person said it was a complete set, and it wasn't, and that's also a bit annoying because I have to chase that down, I have to buy it and whatnot. Now in this case, I was lucky that I got it for free, minus the shipping cost, but still, it's something that you don't really want to do when you buy an empty hilt. You just want to have the whole thing, and you want to have it complete and whatnot. Um, so yeah, in the case of the Saberforce Bane, I made a good deal because I bought that one for 150 US dollar. But it came with all the electronics, but the electronics that were in that hilt were like really old. Why are you calling me? That's nice. It happens. So yeah, that's it, guys. That's it. That's it. I'm. Are you looking forward? Great, looking forward to working with you. Awesome. I said that I'm looking forward to as well. I'm really excited. The reason why everything goes slower is just the whole family stuff. I had to find a job and blah 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 blah. Paperwork here, paperwork there. It's just daily coming in and out. It's like we're getting daily mail, and then oh, we need to do this or that. My son's school. So a lot of things that I did not anticipate it to cost as much work as they did. So that's what I've done the last 2 months, and now prepping myself for my new job. where I have to read into certain IT technology, etc. I need to learn a lot about certain systems that I never keep sorry we keep interrupting a live stream here. People just trying to call me. So yeah, that is what it is, but it will come, and I do feel like there's no rush. There's no, it's not a race. It's just a marathon, and in that marathon, we're just gonna take our time to do it properly. Um, no worries, no worries. Awesome, sounds good. And yeah, besides that, yeah, what else to say? I mean, I watched the new trailer for the Rise of Skywalker, new The Mandalorian TV show, and I found it very interesting that they tried to throw us off with the double-bladed lightsaber with a lady that allegedly is not Rey, it's her mother, or it's a mixture of her mother and Ray, or it's Ray. I don't know. A lot of people say it's a force, foresight, or a dream, or I don't know. I don't know what it is, but interesting that they show it in the trailer. Where in Solo, that moment where Darth Maul came up, that was the big surprise in that whole movie. That was like, whoa, that was a super exciting moment. And for this movie, they show that part, and I'm not entirely sure if that's just to throw us off. Like a lot of people say, they try throw to throw us off. They throw us off in a way that we think Rey will be a Sith or a descendant of Palpatine and whatnot. I don't know what's the case, but I also did not like the fact that they showed the half the trailer was the prequels and the OT. They really lean into that. Like they're gonna conclude the saga of the OT and the prequels with this last movie, and by showing that, we already know for many years. I don't know if that's like Easter eggs in there, or it's just like they just wanna just go into our feelings towards those older movies and try to get us into the cinema for this new movie, because the last one didn't get a lot of good reviews. So I don't know what's going on there. I feel like it's they try to use my feelings of nostalgia and to get me hyped up for this movie, and I feel like nah, it doesn't need to, because I know it's Star Wars. I know the whole backstory to it, so you don't have to showcase that to me. But then again, I'm not everyone, and I think outside the hardcore Star Wars fans, the majority of the people, they might look at that, and then that gives them an incentive to go to look this movie, and then they are the ones that are getting really hyped up seeing Rey with a double-bladed lightsaber. If it's Rey, we don't know, but she looked like her a lot. But I felt interesting, and on the note of the lightsaber, I already said that on the forums, I guess somewhere. Maybe you guys saw that, but I don't like that lightsaber design one bit. That's an ugly that's a prequel lightsaber. That was ugly as sin. It's not my style. Sorry guys. It's too silver color, too red accents. The hinge looks ugly. I do love, of course, was it Commander Krell that had the lightsaber that folds open? I do believe so. Same as the no, yeah, Commander Krell. I believe that's the guy with the four arms in the Clone Wars, where we first saw that hinging lightsaber. The screen is black. Oh my god, this is not good. I think my phone is dying, guys. I'm pretty sure I need to get a new phone very soon. So I'm gonna end the live stream in a moment. But I do think my iPhone is having its best time after almost 4 years. So I think it's time for me to save up for a new phone. Is the screen still black, guys, for you? Um, Yeah, I'm really worried about the life expectancy of this phone. Um, Last time when I did live streams, the phone was overheating. The battery dies super fast. Okay, the screen is black. Okay, sorry guys. Then I'm gonna end the live stream because this is not a podcast. um, but thanks for watching, and yeah, I definitely have to get a new phone very soon. That's probably the forecast that we get here, and then we're gonna maybe we could talk next time a bit more about the upcoming movie and just have like a discussion about what we think is gonna be good coming out of this movie and what is not so good coming out of this movie, our predictions, etc., and how that's gonna set the tone for the next three movies and whatnot. Guys, I'm really sorry for the technical issues. Thanks for watching, and Stitch, I will reach out to you for the cross guard. See you guys next time, and sorry you can't see me now. Take care, guys. Bye bye.